I'm here in support of the Canadian Wheat Board. I want to express my democratic right, the right that should be recognized by the federal government but may not be. We've got the 80% support level of the Canadian Wheat Board, and I want to make that fact plain. The single desk makes me money, pure and simple. It gets me more money than it would otherwise. It also takes a lot of pressure off my farming operation. Right now I'm worried about the price of canola. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Should I hold it? Should I sell it? And it's taken a lot of my time. And I don't have to worry about that with wheat. I sell it, and I know the price is going to be better than I could get by myself no matter what I did. Long live the Wheat Board.
Well, I support the Canadian Wheat Board because I believe that's what's best for farmers, and I think farmers believe that's what's the best for them too. Unfortunately, we're being denied that right, and we're being denied someone listening to our vote, even though the Wheat Board has put a plebiscite out there. I hope they listen. At our farm, we are already hauling great distances, so I appreciate what's going to happen to our fellow farmers who now load producer cars, who now have rail loading areas and rail branch lines. I mean, they're all going to be gone. Right now, I know that the reputation that the Wheat Board has established for our country is impeccable. Canada is going to be the big loser in that because they guarantee quality, quantity, assurances, and they have great respect around in all countries. So that's at risk. And we're going to put the grain companies in charge of what's going on. I think this is just a big mistake.
I'm astonished that we're not going to have a vote over this. And I'm a little afraid of the consequences if we lose the board. I think it's big. I think it's really big. I think we lose a lot of things. And I think people have to speak out, because if we don't, this is a pretty aggressive government and they will proceed. On our farm, it means we can haul producer cars, which is a huge deal for us. And in our particular situation, about half of our production is board crops. So we actually know what it's like to market our own grain, which is a laugh. Really, you call a broker and hope that his grain company doesn't go broke. And we just don't need this kind of trauma and instability in our farm.
What would your message be to Minister Ritz?
Think hard, do the democratic thing, listen carefully to a wide range of people, back up quietly, and at the very least have a vote, and at the best say to yourself, you know, the board is already in farmers' hands. I should mind my own business. We have an opportunity to vote right now, and I think people need to make sure they do it. It's an easy thing to do. You'll get the ballot in the mail. You put it in the mail before the 24th of August, and it's a chance in a straightforward way to say to the Government of Canada, listen hard.
I'm here to support the Canadian Wheat Board, which earns premiums for farmers and makes a difference in rural Saskatchewan. Happy to see that there's a large crowd and that many others are of similar mind. It means transportation efficiencies. It means moving grain, an entity moving grain that cares what kind of a deal is struck with the railroads, rather than a grain company that doesn't care as long as they get the same deal as any other grain company. It means premiums that are received every year because Canadian wheat can be branded and sold at a higher value. I think it's really important to vote in the plebiscite that's coming up, and I would urge every farmer to do so. I think the ballots have to be in by the 24th of August, and it's crucial that happens. So vote, demonstrate your commitment. There's no other way that the Canadian government is going to pay attention to this.